with a VV Omi Earth 2 update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love y'all. Everyone say hello to Dashie. Hello, Dashie. Oh, excuse me. Also, I think y'all should definitely check out Star Helix, Kyle Wilson, and Veve Vault on YouTube, and at Not Star Helix and at Hey David Don on the Twitter. So that's gonna be really fun. I'm trying to watch a couple of my streams that I did over the weekend, but I haven't been able to get through all the comments because they were either with Taps or they were with Wendy, Danny, and Max, and it was just like, so I have to get through some of the comments. But today is the first appearance of the Green Goblin, where he's had, I think the 9.8 version of this comic is I think it's like a $200,000 piece. So it's like it's really, really. Let me try to find. Wouldn't even know what to search on YouTube. But that's something that we've seen in general. Oh, hey, the physical item that's worth a lot of money is usually the most expensive items on here. So it's really interesting to see this. I like Green Goblin. I feel like just because of the original Spider-Man trilogy with Tobey Maguire, the Sam Raimi movies, I think a lot of people know who he is. Obviously, everybody knows Spider-Man. I'm trying to think of Spider-Man's main villains. Like, I would think Green Goblin, just because of the movies, are something that, he has. Obviously, you have Dr. Octopus, which is, I think he was in the second movie, if I'm not mistaken. Either way, first or second movie, I guess you have Sam. Wilson Fisk is kind of like a Daredevil thing, but he's also been in the Spider-Man show as well, at least in the 90s. So that I think he'd be pretty cool. He's actually going to be in one of the new movies. I forget which one he is. He might be in the Spider-Man movie. He might be in whatever comes out next year. Daredevil's going to be in I thought he was going to be in Spider-Man movie as Tom Holland's lawyer, but he might actually be. He's going to be in She-Hulk. We definitely know that because they're both lawyers. So I thought he was going to be Spider-Man's lawyer because the Alex Jones type of character outed him out. I was like, oh hey, yeah. By the way, Peter Parker, Spider-Man. I can't wait for that to come out next month. But there is a kind of as Daredevil or as Matt Murdock cleans up the streets, or the Defenders clean up the streets, whatever, you are going to have Wilson Fisk have to take hold of power. So I thought that'd be pretty interesting. Freddie Mercury says, hey, hello, Randy. Hi, Dashie. Good luck. Thank you. Stella's who says, good morning, Randy. Good morning. Bryce says, let's go. Good luck, everyone. Buying as many of these as I can before they sell out. Hopefully, we get more than one. Omixad says, hey, Randy and Dashie, what's up? Gar says, what's up, Randy? Hope you got some rest out of the crazy weekend. I kind of did a little bit last night, but I had a dentist appointment this morning. So I was just like, I woke up and I was like, listen, I didn't shower this morning. So I go to I try to call and cancel, but the appointment was at 8:30. And the office, like the ladies that answer the phone, don't open until 9 o'clock. So I tried to cancel at like 8 o'clock, but they just weren't there. I was like, this is so stupid. So I get there, and then Aubrey Plaza is like dressed up like a witch on like Good Morning America. And I'm like, listening to her talk because I love her. She's like amazing. And then I have to get up and I have to go. I was like, I want to listen to Aubrey Plaza. Anyway, so I did that, and then I came back and then I showered, and I was like, I feel much, much better now. They gave me some type of thing to put on my teeth afterwards, and I can't eat or drink for 30 minutes. I mean, it's probably been about close to 30 minutes right now, but I have a protein shake, and I'm ready to go. I'm ready. Moving on here. Subhuman Janitor says, jewel prices are great. At least they're 30 cents right now. Get the fudge out of here. Get the fudge out of here. I am going to take a look-see. Oh, here is some ether that has evaporated from my properties. I'm going to go to my resources, and I'm going to collect some of these jewels. Ooh, I got a bunch of these jewels. 17 jewels claimed. Don't need the blueprints, but I'm going to go to the bazaar. See, they are 30 cents per jewel. 30 cents per jewel. This is absolutely bananas. I heckin' love this. And that's for the, y'all were, and is that Albert Einstein in the one who's selling these jewels? Einstein, I guess if you started buying a lot of these at 7 cents or 8 cents, like I started buying them at like 80 cents and then buying all the way down. So I've really had a good job at dollar cost averaging. But this is fantastic. Again, I am not going to shatter some of these jewels and try to make other ones with them because it costs ether to do that. And if the essences are crypto, and I got 22,000 essence as of this morning. Yeah, I'm not selling that. I'm like that could be $1. I mean, it's probably not. It's probably like a penny, but still, $1 is $22,000. 10 cents is $2,200. A penny, it's $200. But again, who knows what that's going to be done at? So when you had the opportunity to buy mentors or EPLs in cash or essence, like I'm not selling my heckin' essence. I'm not spending that. Like that is because who knows? Um, Veve Digital Collectibles actually just posted a tweet. First appearance of Green Goblin guest starring the Incredible Hulk. Spider-Man 14 includes Veve exclusives, rare and ultra covers by Sean Chen. Get the details. So the rare and ultra rare covers are by Sean Chen. Those are ones that they get the artist to do. I think those are stupid undervalued because I feel like nobody's talking about that. They get the artist to go and give you new covers that nobody else has. It's just incredible. And like I feel like people are really, really undervaluing that. They're dismissing certain things. I was watching Poor Man Printing's video this morning. He goes over what's called Disney Melee Mania, and he makes this connection that Disney Melee Mania. What do these look like? What do they look like? Those characters look like Marvel Mighties. And basically what he said, and go watch this video, it's great. They'll have 12 characters at launch with more to come regularly after launch. And basically, Poor Man Printing does this really cool job of saying, like, hey, maybe Veve doesn't need to create their own metaverse. Maybe Disney will do it for them, or at least make Disneyland or Disney City inside the Veveverse. And then they'll have Marvel Land. Marvel will do that for them, and DC Land. DC will do that for them, and they could just send it out and have them. That'd be insane. They could do that with everyone. Imagine if they did that with Nintendo. All right, moving on here. Lynn X, what's going on? Apis Bizenin says, good morning, evening, good night, good evening. Lynn X says, prices seem to get back on track again. They are. Wave select, give me that O. Give me that O. Lord of the Realms says, good morning, Randy and Dashie. Why, thank you. Apis Bizenin says, what t-shirt underneath your hoodie? Nothing! Nothing right now. It's just, it's a laundry day. I have to go and take laundry. I was going to go for a run, but it's cold. It's cold. So, Sylvian, what's going on? Says, good morning. Fingers crossed for everyone. Yes, Sylvian. So, Sylvian, if you haven't noticed yet, go to your Apple Play Store or your Google Play Store, Apple iOS Store, whatever. You have to update it. Go and update. No, I already did. So mine just says open, but definitely go and update that, because when you go and you update it, you shall see. Waiting for this to go. Yep, internet's on. Start collecting. There's no tab anymore for comics and whatever. It's digital collectibles versus comics. It's actually on the main screen, and actually, click on that. That should be the. Yep, and it drops in this amount of time. As soon as this drops, and I'll go over it, everyone else, but you don't even. There's no weird quick way to do it. I have to tell my friend Mark I have to tell everyone. If he haven't realized he needed to update it by now, that's on him. Nah, I gotta update him. Where the heck is he? He is nope. I don't know where he is in my phone. Disney's just going to buy Veve. So Jackal says Disney's going to buy Veve. They could try. I don't think they would let them. I don't think they would let them at this point. Again, they're not a public company, so Disney can't just buy up the shares and then, because if they buy up the shares and they do own majority control, hostile takeover, they can't do that because it's not a public company. It's a private company. Could they make them an offer they can't refuse? I think it would take billions. If they're not going to pay $10 billion for the rights to Spider-Man, for the movies, I mean, they don't need to. Like, again, Sony has one thing left of Spider-Man. It's like the film rights, and that's it. Marvel gets, and Disney, they get all like the toy sales, or most of the toy sales. They don't really need to. For this, Disney were to do that, I don't know, man. I don't. That'd be really hard because DC is a partnership with them. Um, I don't think they would try. It would cost them too much money because again, if they're not going to buy the movie rights for Spider-Man for 10 billion, that's how much I think this is worth. Like minimum, not including all the Omi. Still waiting for Vivi to reveal that gaming company license, Nintendo. Probably. I don't know when. Maybe next year. Who knows? So Sylvians are just updated. Thank you. No problem. No problem. Insane says the update is amazing. Maybe they should print little letters for rarities in the colored circles for the colorblind. That's probably a good idea too. It should still say rare and ultra rare and all that in there. If it doesn't, then yeah, it's a good point. Then says it's starting to feel like a real boy app. It's grown up. Pokey99 said, "Sup, G? Do you know if the buy button moves at all on comics or stays where it is?" So supposedly, how it's happened in the past. Oh my God, why are so many people tax me? All right. So usually, what it does is that it's going to be right here. As soon as that reaches 0, it will say 0 for 1 second, and then it'll click, and then you'll have buy now. So then you'll buy now, and then right now, this collectible not yet available for purchase, but that will at some point. Say that. Demo N says, hypothetically, if Vivi did sell to another company, what do you think would happen to the price of the tokens? It depends who buys it. I think that would be really bullish for a lot of people. When you have that, when you have a merger and, let's say Cloudflare, buys Fastly. And then you go and say, okay, that's really bullish. They're going to buy them for, let's say, the shares are, let's say, $100 a share. They're going to buy them for like $120 a share. Like, oh, it's usually very bullish. Again, I don't see them doing this because why sell it for this much right now when the coin's going to like 10x in like 2 months, or maybe next month. But let's say why would you do that? I would not. I would not do that. I would wait for this to moon well beforehand. Wave select, how you doing? But yeah, the price of the tokens would probably, if it did happen, the price of the tokens would go up a lot. Sylvian says, imagine if Amazon made a deal with Vivi and we could use it to purchase things. Not that they need the extra traffic. Well, I mean, the utility will start with just stuff in the Viviverse. It would take, I mean, Amazon's a big company. I don't even know if they take Bitcoin yet. It would have, I mean, places will do it at some point. Like in the whole country of El Salvador, people have to accept Bitcoin. It's fine. And again, that's kind of a smaller, low cap country. But when you have a country with a higher GDP that does that, then people are like, oh, okay, you know what? Maybe we'll take Ethereum also, which there's a lot of gas fees with that. Well, I guess if you do layer 2, like Immutable X, I don't know exactly who would do. I would do that. Like I do that right now. Like you want to buy my collectibles for Omi? You want to buy my Pokemon cards for Omi? If I had anything else to sell, I would sell it for Omi. So yeah. Insane says they would never sell. It's Dan and David's billion-dollar project, multi-billion, tens of like Deca's worth of billions, hundreds of billions. I could actually picture them being like, yeah, I could picture them being worth a lot of money. Insane says they would never. Oh yeah, Avis Benzena says besides collecting the Vivi NFT, is it worth it to collect Engine NFT? In your opinion, I don't know what NFTs are on Engine. I assume a couple of good ones. I just don't know which ones they are. I mean, there's a bunch that are out there that are really good. They're really cool. But the reason why I know them is because they've already moon. Like these collectibles are good, but there's so limited supply of people trying to buy them. There's like 500,000 people, which is still a lot. But it's not as big as some others were like, oh, hey, millions of people know it. Either way, most people don't know what NFTs are. So we're stupid early to this space. Like stupid early. Always says, what do you think about Decentraland? It looks cool. A lot of cool stuff is done there, but you look at the Telegram groups and the Discord chats and just look at the gameplay. Not a lot of times the gameplay is barren. It seems like sometimes, not all the time, sometimes it seems like a deserted wasteland of near extinction. Like there, and it's a popular game. It's like publicly traded with mana, and it's just like mana. You have that decentralized publicly traded, but it's just not. I mean, right now, let's say if the app was a giant thing and everyone that's on there has an avatar, there's a lot of people always on the app. I know I am. And it would just also be cool to like talk to some people on the app. Like if you're and we should be able to have messaging at some point. We already have the feed, so it probably should be done soon. Um, but Decentraland's good. It obviously helped pave the way for a lot of other things like My Neighbor Alice and Roblox and what have you, maybe Sandbox as well. Um, but it's like a stepping stone. You know how when like a fighter, let's say he can't fight the champion right now. He's like, oh, what's a good fight? Well, how about this former champion as a stepping stone? How about this other fighter that's done really well as a stepping stone? Um, I think that's what Decentraland was. It was the next stepping stone to see who's going to be the next greatest. Um, and they're still really good. Long term, it's probably good. Scotty Dog 44 is, hey Randy, what do you think about the new market layout? Also, do you think they should have a separate app for the market? At the moment, it's like having eBay and Amazon on the same app. I actually like that they have everything in one place because it's kind of annoying for like I was talking to Taps the other day where he was just like, yeah, like when he gets a new phone, he has like a bunch of different wallets and a bunch of different apps that he had to go like move over, and that was a pain in the butt. So for people to get another app, it's just like it's just a pain, and I'd rather them do it on one thing. Asaya says we got to pay big gas fees to swap Womi in migration. I don't know. Um, Omi, it's a little bit of Go token for the wrapped Omi. The Womi, I actually don't know. I don't have any of that. I haven't looked into it. People are asking me, is it good to buy Womi? I was like, well, it's. I mean, you can buy it easier than you can buy normal Omi. So if that's worth it to you, then by all means. But for the gas fees for Womi, I actually don't know. Um, what I would do is I mean, we're so close to getting on new exchanges. I don't really know exactly which one I would. If I had all my stuff in Womi, I don't know what I would do as far as, oh, I should sell it now and get this Omi. I don't know. I will get back to you on that, though. I will ask around after this, and I'll get back to you. Where was I here? Giovanni Day says Amazon, in a sense, already did make a deal with Veve. They bought MGM this year, and we have MGM partnership. I mean, that's true. Um, I mean, Amazon owns a lot, and well, Disney owns a lot too. So this, that's, um, and that's just another way we could have Lord of the Rings also, because Lord of the Rings, is that WB? I'm not sure what Lord of the Rings is, but Amazon bought the rights from the Tolkien estate for like $500 million because they're making an Amazon show, like spending Game of Thrones money on it. And if we have MGM as Amazon, yeah, it's oh God, it's perfect. It's so perfect. It's so good. Amar Youssef says, "Hey Randy, my son Zaid Youssef met you at Decon and was so thrilled to get your autograph on his Vivi shirt." Yeah, Amar, we were talking about you. All good things, all good things. And it's just like, oh, hey, my dad's Amar. Like, and I never put that together. I was like, ah, I was like, yeah. So that was really cool. That was really cool to be able to meet him and totally come through next time. Hopefully the next one is going to be in Vegas. I think in February. It's going to be the next con. So yeah, yeah. Everyone, please come up, say hi, and take a selfie. Have me sign something. Do whatever it is that you want to do with me. We'll share a beer. We'll pet Dashie. People were asking me to bring Dashie. It's like that's a long way. That's a long flight for Dashie. Dashie doesn't do well on aircraft. When I have my Cybertruck, maybe I'll bring Dashie to one of these places. Maybe. But yeah, Mario stuff is you got a good boy there. You got a good son. Linux says, is the trailer for Spider-Man today? Yes, actually. We are supposed to get a trailer for Spider-Man today. And let me take a look. I don't think it opened just yet. Normally I get texted. I usually get a bunch of no, it's not yet. But it'll be soon, though. It'll be soon. Spider-Man freshman year teaser announcement breakdown. What? No, that's not it. There's no way. There's no way. No, no. I love it says it's Spider-Man o'clock on the internet. Sonny Bloomberg says, "Hey Randy, when do you think MTL Immutable X is coming?" It's supposed to be by the end of the month. Like I think end of the month we should be able to have that. We got Wes with the dog on a super chat says, "I'm praying Omi moons before before April 14th, 2022, so I can pay taxes. I am almost positive it will. I'm hoping for 10 cents before then. I mean, I'm hoping for 10 cents in January, but yeah. And I have this thing. I was gonna sell some of my Disney NFTs for Omi, but then I was like, you know what? I have enough Omi, and instead of buying Omi now, so I can sell a little bit in early next year, I should be able to go and say, hey, I can just I hopefully I won't have to be able to sell any of my Omi. Hopefully I can be able to sell some of my collectibles and then use that money to pay bills and pay taxes and keep my Omi. Wouldn't it be great if I could keep all 114 million Omi until we reach $1? Probably not going to happen, but I would sell slowly on the way up. But I just think that type of thing would be pretty interesting. And I get it. Chavez, why would you sell your collectibles? You have so much Omi and so few collectibles. You should probably keep that. You're right. Because I think land will be the next best thing. But how much land can I buy? I'll buy as much as I can. But at the same time, like, how long should I wait to start these philanthropic goals and adventures of buying land in Madagascar, buying animal sanctuaries, or building animal sanctuaries, I should say. And that's the other thing that I spoke with somebody else about at the con, is that if I have let's say if there's an animal shelter that happens to be a kill shelter, where after they're there a certain amount of times, they have too many, they kill the animals, they put them to sleep. If I build a shelter next to there, and then like a year later, X amount of months later, they become a no-kill shelter, and then it's like, okay, well, now I don't have any other animals to take in. Maybe I still will. That's the part that gets tricky. Spending like, $1 million to build this shelter next to the kill shelters, and then they become no-kill shelters. Like, okay, well, I just wasted $1 million. So I don't know. Maybe I could do like a large-scale trap neuter release program. It just gets more expensive. So I really do need a lot of money because I plan to do this all over the U.S. And that's just the U.S., not including other countries like Madagascar, Indonesia, and so we'll see. Where was I here? Yeah, so Sonny Bloomberg, I would say Immutable X would be coming, and MTL, they are separate. I'm not sure which one is coming first, but I do know that Immutable X, that switchover, should be done by like late November, like should be this month. If we give them a little leeway, say early next month, I still stand by the fact that we'll get exchanges mid-December, like mid-December exchanges. Be ready for those, and the MTL should probably happen before we're on Immutable X. It should happen then. Yes. Green Goblin NFT. That's why I put it in my calendar. It's so great. I'm gonna keep refreshing this to see if we got a Spider-Man No Way Home trailer, but we got about 10 minutes before we get the drop. So let's get this bread. Justin says, I like the stepping stone analogy. Well, thank you. Asaya says, we gotta pay big gas fees to swap WOMI in migration. I don't know. If it's just OMI, it's just a little bit of Go token. It's not a lot, but people I've never done it before. So people keep saying, oh, it's a little bit of Go token, but most people only have a couple million OMI. So it's probably gonna be a lot of Go token for me to switch everything. Because it's, I have to put it on 6 different wallets too. Luckily, I've never had to do that because the buddy of mine, our Realty investments, that gets it, sends it to one wallet, sends it to another, sends it to another. So I've never had to move in between wallets. So we'll see. Crypto Boy says, which edition is Veve exclusive? Is it rare, ultra rare? It's both. Rare and ultra rares, the comics have been exclusive. Bob says, Womi to trading at a big discount. Oh, very good. One Aaron J says, one Pride, one Walt, or two Waltz. Oh, two Waltz. Two Waltz. Yeah. Um, Ruben Parker says, Crypto Boy, I think it's both. Yeah. It is both. Actuary says, not to hijack your stream, but you said you were adopted, right? Would you be interested in hearing about your birth family? Have you ever met them? I have not met them. Honestly, I would not at this point because I am in the middle of trying to build this out. This is going to sound so egotistical. I am trying to do my best to help really make a difference in the animal conservation world. And suddenly, if I have family coming in out of the woodwork saying like, I need this, I need this, I need money for this, I need this surgery, my daughter's cousins, I guess like I can't. That's I don't know. Like just because you're family doesn't mean that you're good people. And maybe they are. I don't know what I would be like if I had to grow up in like the streets of Peru, poor AF. I'd probably be a very different person. I don't know. So, yeah, we'll see. But I haven't met them now. It says you need a Dashie doll for the next DeFi. I should. Oh my god, people would love that. People would love that. Have to find out for y'all. What says I'm praying Omi Moons before 4/14/22, so April 14th of next year, so I can pay taxes. I most likely we will. You could also probably get an extension to go and say like, oh, pandemic. Let's go. Let's go and pay taxes in October of next year. I'm gonna have to pay so much. It's gonna be ridiculous. But yeah, I'm hoping that we can go and probably January or February. 10 cents, 15 cents. But what is mooning to you? Is mooning like 30 cents? Is mooning 6 cents? Mooning $1? And we'll get there. We'll get there at some point. Wave Select says, "What do you think E2 needs to do to get interest back?" I mean, a lot of interest is back already because whatever they're doing, it's going pretty well. Going with massive updates, going with the ability to see what's being bought and sold in real time is absolutely amazing. That data is just invaluable. And then also just being able to craft jewels now and split that, it's coming and it's awesome and I love it. I would say maybe if they say, oh hey, actual gameplay, maybe like an economy, maybe like an engine building thing, machine building, say, oh, you need more essence to get more, build up your property. Building up your property gets you more resources, to build more stuff on your property so you can get more essence. That type of machine. Like, I would really like it if they were to do that, but I definitely want them to take their time. Pokey99 says, do you think 70,000 editions will be the new comic standard? No, I think it's just for this one because this is a popular comic. I don't think this will be the new standard. Maybe at some point it might be, but going from 30,000 to 70,000, it's more than doubling. Maybe it will be at some point when we have 10 million users. John says, you bought Omi with your tax money? No. I am going to pay taxes with Omi, but I did not buy Omi with my tax money. Insane says, I haven't gotten a refund like ever. Not in a long time. Insane says, best takeaway from Decon? Like the most bullish info. Mine would be that the everyday drinking brand. That is really good. That is real. Oh God, how much? Hang on. Okay, we have like 4 minutes left. And people do be reaching out on Twitter. Bitcoin. On Bitcoin, do you trust them? I'll look at the blockchain they built. Remember, DeFi is very risky. I think it's just on the. Hold on, let me find this. My friend Taps has, or you guys know Taps. I'm just on his video with the Illuvium guys. They have a direct site where you can stake Illuvium, and it's just a lot. Like you can. Hang on, let me open this in Chrome. Copy. I'm gonna let her know. It is risky. It is higher risk. Like it's not like a stable coin, but it's but it's an amazing company. With a bright future. Yeah. I wish I can't wait to get into it. I can't wait to play the game. Okay. But yeah, Illuvium Site Direct, the Illuvium core pool is 40% APY. Heckin' ridiculous. That's heckin' ridiculous. Alright, so let me go and go into this app here. Alright, 2 minutes, 42 seconds. Let's get the spread. Yeah, biggest takeaway from the best is it's really just the way that the team handles stress. And they handle it in a very good way. Like, it almost doesn't affect them at all. Like, they're... I'm so impressed with the way that they have gone on, and just the way that I would be super stressed. I'm still stressed already, with everyone messaging. So it's really exciting to see them go and say that, it's just, job. It's our job. We're doing what we can do as best as we can, and they're really, really passionate about it. So I'm very, very, very bullish. So it's probably that. Thanks. I hear you. I'll give her a follow. That is not what I. All incredible bullish movement in Bitcoin recently when there was a top high. But it's not. Kathy CRP, she's an underrated Bitcoiner. Okay. If we're talking about actual news, well, I asked Alex or Trevor, I forget who I asked, about the pen that looks like it's on. It looks like a pen on Elsa's foot, on her right foot. They said it's not a pen, but it is something, and they don't know what it is, or they're not telling us what it is. So that was pretty interesting. Monopoly Man 2, or Monopoly Man also, not 2. Oh, this is water. It's a protein shake, but that's fine. Heck, my dentist. What we got here? What we got? All right, 55 seconds. 55 seconds. Let's go. Dashie. Good to have you back, buddy. I love you. I love you. I love you. Ugh. Oh, now that all right, I will finish that. I will take my vitamins. You know what? I got 40 seconds. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. 35 seconds. 30 seconds. 20. 19. 17. Alright, gotta take my vitamin C. I gotta take my milk crystal. Milk crystals for the liver. And then I take vitamin D as in Delta, so I can go and extend my telomeres and live a happy and healthy life. How much time we got? Oh god, 7, 6, I'm not even swallowing. 5, 4, come on, let's get this way. This tastes really bad. Come on, confirm purchase. Buy now. I took my gems. Okay, I'm gonna buy now again. Nope. Only got one buy now. Okay, hang on. Yeah. So I still have the buy now button. Tempting to secure a reservation? Okay, well, I'm going to give that up. But I did get one, so I'm pretty happy about that. Oh my god, my bees! Sorry. My friend asked... So this is... my friend asked to just send a group photo, or a photo to the group. Come on. Alright, you know what? I'm going to save that, and then I'm going to share with you guys the saved image from my messenger. That was me! This was actually at my going away party from the military. This is a few of us. So there's me. It's my friend Keely. He was on the podcast recently. It's my friend Guterman. This is Guterman. That's Lida. And that's my friend Ashley. Oh my god. So my going away party was My going away party. I remember this fondly. Hearts, emojis. Okay, moving on here. Let's go, Randy. Like the early streams and drops. Gets my day started earlier. Heck yeah, heck yeah. Meet Kevin Graham. Steven taught me everything. Meet Kevin and Graham 7 taught me everything. Okay. Randy, super new to Omi. I have a couple of Disney golden seals and $375 worth of Omi. What's your bull case? You ever nervous that these licenses are revoked if it's legit because why and how Veve got these? No, they were gotten in a legit way. You know, Alcon being head of licensing, yeah. These were gotten in a legit way. The only time I really get nervous, again, World War III, aliens, or solar flare. Those are really the only things that worry me. Yeah. But a bull case on Omi, I don't know, like 50 cents next year. Where I was hoping for secret rare today to get some gems. Last week was expensive. Yeah, last week was expensive AF. Veve. I'm gonna go back in. And I'm gonna see. Yep, one order pending delivery. Let's see if they started any deliveries. Yeah, they already shipped out 100 of the secret rare, 100 of the ultra rare, 100 of the rare, 100 of the uncommon, and 100. Okay, good, very good. Aww. Let's all hang soon. Meow. Alright, moving on. Veve is as legit as it gets. Agreed. Insane says, guys, drop that thumbs up button. Oh yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and I'm going to go to the YouTube and I'm going to give myself a like. 15 likes. Okay, let's see if we can go higher. Do you think that it'll be able to put our collectibles up as collateral for a loan so I don't have to sell them? So Celsius wallet loans, can you ask the team? This is a banking thing. I literally went to the bank with like $1 million in crypto. I was like, hey, what if I put in a separate wallet, you know, like I don't know what it was, like, you know, $250,000, can I get like an extra 50 grand? And like, no. I was like, what? It's like, yeah, we don't really give loans that way. It's like, I'm giving you like $250,000. I can't get like 50 grand. Like, I was like, I'll do 500,000, and they're like, no, like we can't do anything. Are you? This is why I hate banks. Like, this is why Square is probably the best. Yeah, banks are dumb. This is golden moments. Yeah, I knew what you meant. So Justin, I like it a lot, but just asking some hard, unpopular questions because I'm new. Yeah, no, that's fine. These are as legit as it gets. Disney and Disney's going to be the biggest company with their fleet of lawyers that do not share their IP easily. DC, Ghostbusters, Cartoon Network, they have definitely done their due diligence, as I have, on why they're giving these guys their licenses. So yeah. Dunn says, a fresh mind in the space is always an asset for some of us that get tunnel vision after a while. It's very true. Yeah, it seems to be too good to be true, because how did they get all these licenses? So Alfred Archon is the head of licensing, and he's literally a titan in this industry. Like, he's got he's had Cabbage Patch Kids, Pokemon. He was responsible for bringing Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh from Japan over here. So he was president of 4Kids Entertainment. If you've ever seen those Pokemon movies, what 4Kids Entertainment? You know, I think with New Line Cinema as well. So yeah, you cannot forget that he is. And I'll do a video reading his whole bio and everything. I'll do that at some point. So yeah, that's why. Says taught me everything. It's still sinking in. I got in May. Yeah, it does sound like a dream. Like, if you wake up one day and let's say Veve's gone and there's no Akomi, like it was just all a dream, and you tell your friend like, dude, this was wild. Like, they got Alfred Archon to come out of retirement to get all these licenses. They got they got Disney, Marvel, DC, and Cartoon Network and Ghosts, all of these IPs under one banner. And then your friend would be like, you couldn't tell that was a dream? That's impossible. Like, that's impossible. Like, no one, that would never happen. And in that reality, like, Yeah, you're right, but it is like and I talked about this on the podcast all the time. Like it seems like a dream. Like this is not like we got stupid lucky with this. Um, and again, I 70,000 comics just sold out in like a few seconds. I couldn't get two. I got one. Actually, I told my subscribers I would not try to go two if I ever got one. So if I would have gotten another one, I would have had to given that one away for free. Um, so yeah, moving on. Insane says, "You're such a nice person and have to be protected at all costs." Oh, thanks, guys. Eduardo says, "Hey, we live. We are." So I was, "Hey, Randy, hope you're good. I'm doing all right. Doing okay." What drops did you get? I got a comic book last week, and that was it. I tried to get more, but it's just I didn't. I couldn't. There's just too much people. Um, Eduardo says, "What are your thoughts on the ultra rare Harley Quinn?" So the marketplace is closed right now. It usually only opens after, um, it usually only opens after a like 30 minutes after the drop. Um, Hang on one second, guys. I'm sorry. Gosh. Um, how about we all go someplace eh, warm in the winter? Oh yeah. Um, but actually I had a thing with this. The ultra rare Harley Quinn, the Stephen Pugh one, is like 11 grand, but the rare Harley Quinn from that first set is like 4 grand. So it's like, should the ultra rare only be 3x what the rare is? I think either that ultra rare is undervalued or that rare is overvalued. I don't know which way it's going to go yet. I do know that has been that has held some ground. Like that, the Secret Rare Spider-Man, the Tom Combat. There are some things that are just so iconic that it just and that ultra rare Harley Quinn only has 500 of them ever made, so it's stupid low mint, stupid rare, like almost like it's got less mints than Bubbles, a little more than his Infernal Majesty, but it's just yeah, and slightly more than Professor Utonium, but it's just such a hugely popular character. Not the first appearance of Harley Quinn though. That's in like the second or third Batman Black and White. But either way, it's so cool. Moving on. Have you done the E2 update? Like I have I like talked about it? Give me 1 second here. Let me go and read you a couple of things right here. Where'd it go? People with money, transfer wallet to wallet, forward. Crafted yet. So it does cost essence to craft some jewels. And you can't unslot old jewels and put in the new ones yet, though. At least you haven't been able to the last few days. You might be able to now. But slotting jewels does nothing now, does it? Not even Ether. Ether we auto get. Alright, hang on. So you can spend Mad Ether to make luminous jewels. I don't know if it's good or bad. I figure slotting these new jewels will improve Ether productivity, and you can make it back pretty quickly. Which if you want long term is probably good. You can only get higher level jewels with Ether. And Sunset and Sunrise actually increase Ether detection also. So you only need Ether to make clear and luminous jewels, though. Higher levels than cracked. Busy with jewel crafting. Yeah, it sucks that you have to go one by one for the jewel slotting. But orange and purple jewels aren't worth anything now to a lot of people because, in terms of slotting, because they are for reducing build time, and we're not there yet. So I think the orange and purple jewels are going to be very, very undervalued. They're undervalued right now because there's no utility for them, but they will be in high demand in the future. And it's only good for making the Ether producing Sunset jewel. So I'm not selling a single jewel right now. I'm not buying any more because they just 4x'd, but I'm not selling any right now either. 1 minute. Good luck to all. Bag secured. Sylvian, did you get it? Sylvian got one. Yay. Eduardo said, let's go. Sylvian, do you know which one you got? Eduardo says, I got one. I thought I got clapped. Oh yeah, Arya Realty. Sylvian's here. Sylvian, you know Arya Realty. Linux got bugged twice. Hello. Hello. Suzurupi says, I got one. Chris Million got one. Yeah, this sold out really quickly. Hey, doll. Sonny Bloomberg got one. CF got two. Waveslug says, did I get one? My message is one. If you have one order pending, then you have one. Sonny Bloomberg says, yes, Wave, you got one. I got one, yeah. Mint number 52,809. I didn't even see my mint number. Wave Select is happy. VV Las Vegas says, got one, not sure what it is. So Sonny Bloomer, thanks. Linux, have you watched WandaVision series on Disney? Yes, that is a fantastic series. The first 3 episodes are like really boring, but it's, my God, does Elizabeth Olsen look great. Super fantastic. Gooseneck says, Randy, how many sets do you have now? 42, I think. All Check Gaming says, wow, lots of Omi noobs there are. So he says, what are your thoughts about we can't do buybacks right now? I'm a little bit concerned about it. Again, right now that'd be like a security type of thing, but we will do those in the future. They just have to figure a way around it, because if they do that now, it's technically a security. So they just have to find a way around it, which is fine. I'm not concerned at all. Tony GG got one. Crypto Nider says, it's all about connections in the industry. Who you know, Akomi is very, very blessed. Agreed. D1 got one, just like it was all a dream. Wait, Select got one. Cutie Ray says, feels weird, no rebound with 70,000 editions. I know, right? Hate have been discussing this trip, so I would love this to be an additional excuse. Let's go to Harry Potter World. Okay. Nothing. Oh, Crypto Boy didn't get anything. Yeah, Crypto didn't get anything. Omar got one pending. Yeah, I have one pending. I don't know what it is. So you have to smash the like button. Brendan Z says, let's go. Got a comic. Eduardo says, what about Harley's set number 2? 1,750 mints. Flipped my way to get one. Big fan of DC. Oh, very good. I mean, they're cool. They cool. I like them. I actually don't like the ultra rare of the second set. It just looks weird. I do like the rest of them, though. They all look good. Brady NH says, between us and the kids, we got 8. Hey-yo! Brady NH and Milham and their kids, I got 8 total. Good for you guys. Rita Kruger says, would you sell Lucky Rabbit to get more Disney Golden? Yes, I would. I actually sold Lucky Rabbit to get more Omi. Cloudcheck says, I wonder if we get a collectible this week. Definitely excited to hear what it is. Probably Saturday, just because if it's like the old times before the last few weeks or before the last month where we haven't drops like every day because of like, Designer Con and Comic Con and all that and Halloween stuff. It'd be Tuesday and Thursday comic books, and then Saturday would be the drop. So I would say that if we do get one, it'll probably be Saturday. Renzi says, I did Verena, way cooler in my opinion. Oh, nice. Yeah, same. Crazy Dan 420 got one. Alan Thompson got one. Grandmaster Smile says, managed to grab 2. Also, I didn't know you could make luminous versions of the base jewels. You can. I haven't done it yet, but you can. No Mo Guitars is my mom. Got me a Bronson cat. LL got comic. Nice. Chris Millie says, so do you think the land buying opportunities in the VVverse will be a tier priority, or will us broke folk have an opportunity to buy land? So even though it's not good for me, yes, everyone it should be similar to this. Like it'll be however much money. Although right now they haven't gone past $400. What I mean by that is like the Secret Rare Spider-Man, the Secret Rare Captain America. A lot of these have not gone like the actual price on the drop of $400. I think land will beat that at it might be $500 because everyone's gonna want it. If it's something like this, or it's like $100-something, that's great. Again, it would really benefit me if I'm able to. I think Reese said that you. I don't know if I can say that. I have to find out. But basically, it would benefit me if you had to stake like 1 million Omi to buy land. I would stake 25 million Omi and buy 25 million plots of land, and then I would. I don't think that's too much land. That they're not going to have that. 25 million Omi and buy 25 plots of land. Yes, I could do that. I would. All right. So this is what I would do. I would stake 25 million Omi. And I would use another 25 million Omi to buy 25 plots of land. But that's ridiculous. That's a lot of money. I would use however much money you owe me to buy plots of land, and then by that point, owe me is like 30 cents. Just cash out a little bit. Rena Kruger says, "I know. I already asked. Just debating if I should. If I should. I do think that Disney will go way higher than the Rabbit in the future. 100%." Brenzy says, "Nomad. I bought that one. I love it. Nice." CF says, "If you would invest in 2 collectibles from Disney Golden Moments, except Mickey and Walt, who would it be?" It would probably be. Oof. Say, I would have it in between Homer, Elsa, and Iron Man, or R2D2. Ooh, oh God, these are so because they're all iconic characters, and you have Homer and Bart plus a signature. So Homer's definitely going to be one of them. I think C-3PO and R2D2 will be overshadowed when you have the likes of Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader, and so maybe those guys will be out. So I guess it would be between Elsa and Iron Man. I think something's going to come with Elsa's foot. Something might happen with that. Sorry. Weird. Just got back from the dentist. So I think something will happen with that. So I would say Homer Simpson and Elsa. Even though I have 2 Iron Man, only 1 Elsa. So but that's what I would think, yeah. Freddie Merkin says, "I don't have time to watch all your videos because work all the time, 12 more hours and work every day, but you are in my heart, Randy." Dude, Freddie, thank you. I understand. I stream a lot of information. I love it, man. Keep grinding. Giovanni says R2D2 and Elsa. Demo ends. I don't think the bots were very interested today. They've been doing a really good job on getting bots out of there. C-Spill got one. Noah Guitar says Evil Cat Meow Gang. I promise I'll have a new Patreon member shout out sheet tonight. All right, it's settled. Harry Potter World in January. Ooh. Harry Potter World. All right, January. Meow. All right, moving on. Grandma Small says, "I didn't know there were 70,000 editions available. It's a lot. Possibly too many. Why is this one popular? They had to make more mints. From what I know, they haven't made that exception before." Again, it's just a guess, but it's first appearance of Green Goblin and is relatively popular, I think. Excuse me. I'm gonna go see if my comic was delivered. Start collecting. And my comic issue. Nope, I have 1 order pending. Oh, they've only barely started actually releasing these. So disregard. Going on. Jinjin says, "Good day from Australia. I did the purchase processes. Gems got taken, but no green truck or pending notification. If you're you'd have to put in a support ticket. Why is my throat like dying?" So the support ticket, I think it's vv.me.support. It should be. I think it's vv.me.support. Just go and put in a ticket. Say, "Hey, my gems got taken, and I have no collectibles." So they'll either refund the gems or give the collectible. That does happen sometimes. I don't know why. Lynn X says, "Yes, I just finished the series and absolutely love them also." Dude, yeah, the WandaVision is so... I love that... I love Vision. Vision is actually one of my favorite characters because he's like the... like a Spock, like an Optimus Prime, just so wise and so, like, beautifully written. Oh my god, he's amazing. And so Vision versus Vision, that was really good. These will let Brendan Z got any ILV. I love Alluvium. I wish I got into them. I can't wait to play the game. I can't wait to do everything with that. Wave Slice says, "How do you know when it's delivered?" It will no longer say pending delivery, and you should have a little ribbon on the top left. And it'll say you own 1 edition of this item. Well, the Realm says, "Can't wait to be hanging out with everyone in the Viewverse doing these drops." Dude, that'll be great. Crypto Knight says, "Is this comic a keeper or a seller?" Depends what you want to do with it. I mean, I'm keeping mine. Xbox says got one, but it kicked me out. Got buy now screen to show up a second time, but it kicked me out. I checked again, have one pending. Oh, get it. Go SpongeBob, go get it. Grandma Small says, are you gonna make a Viviverse in Chavez Topia? I'll have two Chavez Topias. Well, actually, multiple. I have one already in Earth 2, link down below. And then I also have plans to make a couple in the Viviverse. So yes, I will have a bunch of different types of land in the Viviverse. It's gonna be great. And what I want to do is, will I get a couple pieces of land next to like PV City and Disney? Yeah, absolutely. But I want to go in the middle of nowhere where like nobody is, and just buy a giant plot of like multiple plots of land. I hope we're able to do that like Earth 2. Like I hope there's an Antarctica in the Viviverse or something along those lines where I could just buy that particular plot of land that nobody's using and just have fun with it. I can't wait to do that. BB Las Vegas says, hey girl, hope to see you at a con one day. Go Randy. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Hey girl. Hopefully we go meet you in Vegas. Chris Million says, well, Mohammed says, hey Randy, good day to you, chat. Hey Brandy, babe. You guys are great. Chris Million says, my goal is to get at least 1 million Omi. That's a good goal. It's a good goal to get. I have chapstick I need to get. I have it. It's in my car. I the Legend snagged one. Chris Million's just saying, Anthony Arson, I'm so shocked Omi is not close to a penny. I mean, round up, it is. Then says, I hope they don't come out with new golden moments just for the sake of scarcity. Who knows? Meet Kevin and Graham. Steven says, wife got 2, so 1 for me. Nice, good for you. Eduardo says, all I know is that secret rare calling our names. Hope all 77 watching get that secret rare if you secure it. Yes, same. Cloud Chags, I wonder how much each parcel of land will cost. Hoping it isn't 1 million Omi each. If it's 1 million Omi each, that's even right now, that's like $7,000. But what is it, 10 cents? That's $100,000. That's too much. Adrian Ong says, give the man a thumbs up. Well, yeah, smash that like button. Brandy Ann H says, hi babe at Millham. Brandy Ann H and Millham, please come to the next event. I would love to meet you guys. DesignerCon was amazing. I love it. Cloud says, if it were $100, people would bot the heck out of it and control the price. It would not be fun. Again, I don't think you can bot. I mean, it's very, very hard to bot now. People still do it and they get their accounts banned, but it's just hard to bot now. It will not be hard to. I mean, it's only going to get harder to bot in the future. So, yeah. Kajik says, Randy, you should start searching for a developer to develop your plot of land. I probably should. It's just really hard to say. Let's say, oh, hey, yeah, I have no issue looking into this for you. Give me the last few months of business bank statements. Okay, and then I show, and there's like $800 in the account. They're like, all right, you're trolling. Like, I'm not going to pay attention to you. You have to have the money before you go do that, and I just don't. So it was one day. And the money that I did have is $465 for the dental cleaning and the x-rays this morning. Like, who has money for that? Like, what normal person? I was like, oh my God. So yeah, that was not fun. Claudia, I will start doing research there too. Oh yeah, if it's done for me already, that'd be nice. Anthony R's got a little over 400,000 Omi. Heyo. Milham says we'll be there for sure. Thank you. And I got Sylvian Silver says, where / how do I find my comic when I know it's there? So Sylvian, what you gotta do is you gotta open the app. Oh, I just farted. Right here. And then you just click where it is. Right there. And then that will no longer say 1 delivery pending. That'll say you own 1 edition of this item. You'll click it, and it'd be advised this should take. It could take up to a couple hours, but then it'll take you to whichever one you got, and whichever one you got, you can tell based on the artwork which one is the common or the rare or ultra rare, what have you. So Wallace says, instead of using a detectable programmed bot, Make it a real robot with a finger and an eye so it can make the instant decision to press buy without being detectable. I guess you could. I'm laughing. It says farts rule. You're awesome. We both lost. Yeah, it happens. It happens. I had 69 views for a sec. That was great. Everyone say bye-bye to Dashie. Bye-bye, Dashie. Should I go for a run? I don't know what to do. I just showered. I don't want to run. I should go to the gym. I'm going to do some legs. Abs. I don't know. Either way, I'm going to have to shower again. I don't know. But everyone check out Star Helix, Kyle Wilson, and Veve Vault on YouTube. And check out at Not Star Helix and at Hey David Don on the Twitter. I'm going to have a lot more people. I'm going to have a lot more fridge to put out at some point. Yeah. Only Queen, is it that difficult to not put on camera? I like moved over and like the pressure in like my belly, so apparently I'm sorry. I am what I am, and I apparently am just a big ball of gas. Like Plankton from SpongeBob. 1% weed, or no, it's seaweed. 50% sea, 50% weed. Plankton. 1% evil, 99% hot gas. Jake Froelich says, got 2 today. Pretty sure they are both going to be secret rares. Actually, the wifey secured them on my account. Still spamming the buy now button. I think I'm going to stop spamming it now. Yeah, I think they're all sold out. Or says, bye-bye and thank you. Yes, gym, leg day, and back. Should I do back? I don't know. It says, all kidding aside, I really hope a Comey team implement a SMS or email verification process before we're allowed to complete the purchase successfully. For land, they might do that. I don't know. Sleeping Comics, hi. I'm out for now. I love you all. Goodbye, my children. I'll see you all later tonight. Woohoo! Woohoo! Bye-bye. Alan Thompson, later, Randy. Goodbye, Dashie. Farts are God's way of saying, I'm the funniest. Don't try harder. Meow, meow, meow. Oh, wow. Thank you guys for the super chats. I love you. Meow.